Good morning. Woke up a little bit later again. Couldn't go to sleep for ages. Nothing because of the area, just my sleep pattern at the moment because I've been napping in the days, not so great. So I'm heading down to the caves now. I think it's about €7 for a ticket and you get a guided tour. So yeah, let's go and check it out. It's literally like a 5-minute walk away from where I parked last night. I've just finished the tour, walking back up to my van now. So I sound out of breath, it's a steep walk back up, but the tour was brilliant. Went down so far, really interesting. It's the largest cave in Portugal. I think one of the largest in Europe, but yeah, really good. Even bought a photo for €6 of me. Must have been good. I'm gonna go back to the van now, get a coffee, bit of lunch, and then head to the waterfall this afternoon. What a bloody good day, and now it is boiling. Yeah, don't know if these are strays, but they're pretty happy just crossing the road, just coming out when they like. One of them's got a collar on. What a stunning view here, absolutely epic. It's 15 minutes away from the waterfall, so let's go. Well, from the car park, but hopefully will get me to the waterfall. So I'm just cooking up some pasta for lunch. I'm at the car park where I think I can access the waterfall. However, I think the waterfall will be dry. Excuse me. I think the waterfall is going to be dry, but I'm still going to visit. Apparently it's a really nice area. So yeah, just making some pasta for lunch. Courgette, mushrooms, tomato sauce kind of thing. Just frying up some onions, mushrooms, courgette, and I'm going to whack that in, mix it all up. Bon appetit! So there we go, that's the final result. Cooked it just out there, out the back of my van on the side of a road. And there's these nice picnic benches, which I think these are olive trees. Yeah, loads of these nice little picnic benches here. So I'm going to tuck in. If you've seen Blue Van Man, when he does a food review on YouTube, he goes, "Let's tuck in." Had some lunch. I'm starting the walk to the waterfall now. I'm not entirely sure, firstly, if this route's going to take me there, and secondly if there's going to be any water flowing from the waterfall. I'm pretty sure the waterfall is going to be dry from what I've read on the reviews. However, I still want to go and see it, have a good walk. I don't know how long it's going to take. Like I said, I'm not even sure I'm in the right place, but I'm not far away, but it could be like a 2-hour walk. But we'll find out. Still a beautiful area though, so we're gonna have a nice, I'm sure there'll be some beautiful views up there. Looks like I'm heading gradually up. I think I've found a trail which I can go round, loop round, and drop down there to where the waterfall could be, but it's going to be dry. However, it's a really beautiful area to hike in. So the trail's going to take me up this maybe mountain. It says it's 525 metres, so could be classed as a mountain, but it's going to take me up there, and we'll see that epic views from the top, which I'm looking forward to. Back down towards the Cascada de Frontera, something like that anyway. And then back up, or I can come back up the same way, or I can loop round. I haven't hiked for a while. I forgot how tough the inclines are. This one's quite steep to be fair, but wow, there's no shade either. Probably haven't done it first time of day, midday. Absolutely boiling. It's about 27 degrees. Whew. So I'm at the top of this little mountain, and I'm pretty sure you can see the sea over there. I think so. On the other side of that horizon it looks like it could be the sea. I'm not entirely sure though. That's the bit that I walked along there. Looks like this is the other route back up and round, that'd be alright. And the waterfall area is somewhere here. It's a huge bird of prey, right on the edge of the rock. The GoPro picked that up, but he was sat just on the edge of the rock there. I've only got my phone with me for another camera, but I took a photo of him and he's just flown off. It's huge. It's weird though. I don't know what bird it was because it had loads of brown feathers and then a white head, so could be an eagle. Usually I'd say it's a buzzard, but I think they haven't got a white head. Owen is telling me that this is the route down. It looks like it's just sheer down. Not too sure about this one. I'm basically just walking straight down. I'm going to get to the edge there and then reconsider or reevaluate, because I haven't got my boots on, I've only got trainers on. And there's not many people about, and the ground is pretty precarious. It's quite loose slate. It reminds me of Scaffold Pike, and if you watched my hiking England's tallest mountain, Scaffold Pike, and you watched it to the end, you'll know a bad experience. Well, obviously not me personally, but a bit of a involved in a bad experience, let's say. I've literally just come down this. Don't really want to walk back up, to be honest. But if it's unsafe, I will. Say walk, it'd be more of a climb. Okay, I knew this was snake country, but I've just seen a massive snake. That scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. Why the fuck have I done this? That was huge. Whew, fuck. Sadly, I think I'm going to turn back. It's just so steep. There's snakes. It's... fuck. Okay, I'll try a little bit longer. Oh my lordy, it's getting soft as well, the ground. There's just no defined trail. I might get bitten by a snake. Come on, let's do it, we can do it. Take it steady. Snakes probably aren't venomous, so... Still got this massive... Okay, I just had a bit of a tumble. Kind of slid down a little bit, but I'm okay. I think I'm thinking about turning around, but I've just joined back on the trail, on what it says is the trail on this app. And it looks a little bit easier, so I'm just going to follow this for a bit. It's not ideal, but hey, snakes and shit. Hey, I don't think I'm that far away now. It seems to go real steep over there, and the trail's leading me down there, but I can kind of see this rough brown path here. Say path, it's just the loose soil, so I'm going to follow that down as far as I can. Just can't see a passable route there. I had to come down here, and I was searching for a bit down. It's pretty dodgy, it's a bit precarious, to be honest. 50 metres from the bottom now. Nearly there. It's just real loose stone. I can't believe I walked through there. So, somewhere this way. Even there it's real steep. Here's the main path. I'm not gonna lie, I think that's actually the waterfall there. It's really flowing. How the fuck do I get from here to there? Oh, I've been bit as well. Literally got to get to here. It's quite sheer, so I'm just gonna side scramble down. It's really not that far, but it's so sheer. I made it. That was horrible. So that was worth it. Yeah, the waterfall was just crashing waves down. It's bone dry. I knew it was going to be bone dry. And I nearly killed myself coming down the side of a mountain. So just a few notes to myself to not do that again. I was literally coming down here. I can't believe I've come from up there and higher. Some points was really bad. You know, like my foot was just all in the dirt. I've got like little cuts and stuff on my hands because I was just grabbing, bum sliding down and just grabbing the bloody shrubs. Fucking hell. That was horrible. So I'm gonna take a really nice, what will be really lovely now, is to have a nice refreshing dip next to a waterfall. Oh fuck, now I've got to walk all the way back up. I'm definitely not going back up that way. I'm hoping the other route is a bit easier around. I'm fairly proud of myself for doing that, but it was also pretty scary, to be honest, because there were some points when I was completely out of control. Just kind of sliding a little bit. Maybe 5 moments where I was completely out of control. So yeah, not great. Gonna make my way back to the van. Find a nice campsite tonight to have a nice relax. I have literally just walked, well, slid all the way down this mountain, all the way from up there, all the way down there. That is fucking mental. I won't be doing that in a rush again. Friggin' jungle down here. Holy moly, come on. Where's the gardener when you need him? The gardener's not really keeping up his payment here, is he? Finally, some flowing water. I've actually found a bit of flowing water. I can't believe it. Wonder if there's any to bathe in. Well, that sounds promising. Just to show you one more time. That's where I came down. Just having a little rest. Saw a tiny bit of water down there, but I don't think there's going to be anything significant. That's what's hurting on my arm. That's graze there. Maybe a little bit further up there could be something, but I don't think so. This is a really steep walk back round. And a really nice break, and it's so stunning. What do you reckon? Basically a headband, isn't it? Looks brilliant, I reckon. So the way that I was going to go back home, back to my van, it says no passage, so just following this trail up a little bit to see what's happening. And maybe I can get some signal up here. I might have to go back around. Basically got two options. I can walk all the way, obviously not back up the one that I came down, walk all the way around and it brings you up onto the other side of this, round on hopefully an easier path, and then over. Or I can go this way, which does say no passage, but I think I've seen some people go up there and I think it's a lot shorter. I'm just going to take the one that says no passage, but if it's too dangerous I'll turn around. Just because it's so much shorter. It's just, yeah, I can't be asked to walk for ages, although I was thinking it'd be nice to have an easier walk. Then I was looking at it on the map and I think it's probably fairly similar. The one following this trail around the other side, I think it's still going to be fairly difficult. The surface seems to be this loose, shaly slate stone, so that's probably why they don't want people coming up here. Cause what the fuck was that? It's lizard season, I think. There's lizards everywhere, man. Oh my god, this is going to be steep. I can see why it's closed. Firstly, it's so steep and it's really loose. Loose path. It's okay though, I think. Just stay low to the ground. Take my time with each step. Okay, touch wood, I think I've done the most difficult part with the slidey stuff. Down there. Don't know if the camera's picking that up, but it sounds like every bee in Swansea is... Bee in Swansea? Every bee in Portugal is coming for me. Holy shit. I hope that's not the reason it's prohibited. Because there's a massive bee nest. I'm gonna get moving. Follow it up here. Just to show you one more time, that's the one I came down. Looks bad from up here, doesn't it? Look at that. Fingers crossed, when I get over the brow of this hill here, I should be able to see down to where I've parked my car. The van, sorry. But what a day. Wow. It's so stunning up here. Absolutely epic. So quiet. Lots of nature, snakes, lizards, birds, bugs. Absolutely amazing. I love these walls. I can't remember what we call them in England. There's a name for them. Dry stone walls, are they? Amazing. I'm so glad to be back on a normal path. Oh, it feels so good. Probably about 20 minutes away from the van now, so, but a nice easy stroll. I'm back, loops back round nearly to the bit where I started and turned left up the mountain there, so maybe even just 10 minutes. Van somewhere down there, so although that was really challenging and a bit scary, it was fantastic, and I can say that now, no injuries, nothing bad happened, but you just really got to be careful, especially this area is, I think, limestone, so the rock is so brittle, and they look like, rocks look like they're solid, and then they move, and that's where you can have bad accidents. So yeah, just stay safe when hiking, wear proper shoes, and if you don't feel safe, turn around. Thing is, when I've come up this path here, actually it would have been more unsafe for me to turn around, because going down those slidey mountains, that's when you just can't, when you're going down those areas where the rocks are so loose underfoot, that's when it's dangerous. So actually climbing up it was much easier and probably safer. So yeah, I'm glad I did it. But I knew that when I'd get to the bottom and I'd make it around safely, I'd feel really good about it. But in the moment, I was not enjoying it really. Although one of the things that I love about hiking, and especially one that's more challenging, more of a scramble, like what I've just done, is you are concentrating on every single footstep. Every time you plant your foot down, your head down, checking up where to go, looking at every footstep. You're so present in the moment of moving forward, staying safe, that actually there's nothing else that matters. I was in a real concentration kind of flow state when I was coming down and coming back up that rocky bit, where I'm just thinking about every single step, concentrating, taking it steady. Nothing else mattered at that point, you know. That's the reason why people love hiking, and why I love it as well, because it makes you become present in the moment, respecting the nature, the earth and the mountain. And yeah, don't disrespect the mountain. Oh, I think we're back on the main trail now. Pretty sure it's this way down. I think these are olive trees. Let me know in the comments below if you know what kind of tree this is. I think that's they call it a retired one, where the tree's died and it doesn't produce fruit anymore. But I'm pretty sure they're olive trees. They're quite large though. I thought olive trees were a little bit smaller. Yeah, maybe they're just older ones, retired ones. And we are back at the picnic area. Whew, found a spot for tonight. It's about a 40-minute drive away, so just gonna head there now. It's actually you're free to park there, and you just pay for services, shower, etc. So it seems pretty decent. So I've just got back to the van, and on the temperature gauge inside, I've got a little clock with a temperature thing on. It says it's 35 degrees in here. So I've got some water from the tank in here, and it's cold. Like it's fine. It's not warm at all. That's amazing. I guess it's in a white cupboard and it's tucked away. Brilliant. I just thought I'd let you know, in case you want to do the same thing with your water tank to keep it cool. Just pulled over. Wow. That ain't bad, is it? That is a stunning view. So luckily I've just warmed up pasta from lunch, added some lentils and that carrot and pumpkin burger that I had last night. One of those I'd left over, so I'm going to eat that, looking like it's going to rain, so nice cosy night in the van I think, but just not forecast, just really overcast. That's why I just got this done and then I'm good.